What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with another episode of the Alphabet series. We got episode 6, rocking out with the Cardinals going against the Browns, who are arguably one of the better teams on this game. Playing with the Browns, what was it, episode 4, I believe it was? Playing with the Browns, I really realized, like, man, this running game is tough. It's tough to the point where it's pretty scary. And I was wondering if my opponent was going to utilize it to the best of his ability. Let's see what he does. Third down to 18. He goes back pretty deep. We have nobody there on the rush. But we do get the interception by Baker, man. That's one thing about Buda Baker, man. He will pick you off. The Cardinals, they are an interesting team to a degree on Madden. Not one of the greater teams, but not one of the worst teams either. They're kind of like in the middle. Kyler Murray is quick. I can't even get my words up. Clearly the standout on this team, even though D-Hop is a beast catching the ball. The problem with D-Hop is that he's not that fast. That's one of the things that's a problem with D-Hop. But he catches everything, though. I mean, anything in his vicinity, most likely he's going to catch it. They do got Chase Edmonds and they do got Kenyon Drake, who are practically probably going to play a little bit better, I guess, on Madden versus in their real life forms to a degree. Specifically throwing that shot at Kenyon Drake because he didn't do that well last year. Even though there were specific games where he was outstanding, particularly one was versus the Cowboys. But at any rate, so we have, I say all that to say, we pretty much got our hands full. We got our hands full here with this team because they're not bad. Look how he snuck that in. But they're not as good as people might think they are. So right there, he tries to get that in on first and goal. He doesn't get it. Second and goal, I send the house, and we end up sacking him. I was a little shocked we sacked him, but we got him. Third down and goal. He decides to throw it. Of course, makes the most sense. Throws an interception. That was a horrible pass. My boy, Pat P. He did a hop to the right. I don't know why he went right when there was so much space left, but it's all good, man. We got to try to figure out a way to get down here and get into the end zone nonetheless. That's the thing about the Cardinals, as he drops, as Sam Arnold drops that right there. They don't really have any speed on their team. With the exception of Chase Edmonds, I thought Christian Kirk was a little bit faster, but maybe he's not as fast as I thought he was. So there's not much speed on this team. Not much speed, but like I said, if you get it to D-Hop, he could definitely make some things happen. Fitzgerald pretty much catches everything as well. Just a lot slower than D-Hop, but he can catch it. He does run routes pretty crispy. Even in his older years on this game. Right here, my opponent's going to the left, and look at this right here. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I know that's a 96 overall Nick Chubb, but he caught that like he was Jerry Rice. I sent the house again because it worked the last time, but it didn't work that time in the ball game. It's tied 7-7. Trying to make something happen before the half, and we end up getting hit before we could get the ball off. Well, we get the ball off as we getting hit, and look at this, man. And this is what I'm talking about. I thought Christian Kirk would be faster than that linebacker, but obviously he's not. I was shocked that linebacker was able to get that pick. That's why I threw it. I didn't think he would pick it off, but now if he comes out here and get a score, even though it's only the second quarter, check out this. 5 seconds left. And he's able to get this down to the 1, get a timeout. I was like, wow. First he gets that crazy catch with Nick Chubb. Then he gets the interception with Goodson is going the same speed as Christian Kirk, which shocked me. And then he gets that play perfectly all the way down to 1 second so he can kick the field goal and take the lead. I was like, wow. We haven't been doing that well on offense up to this point. We hit D-Hop right here on third down and 4. That felt good. That felt like, that felt really good to keep the chains moving because we got to get a score right here because I'm noticing at this point that this Cardinals team wasn't as good as I thought they would, but we did get a nice first down right there by Sam Arnold. Nice run by Kenyon Drake. Got a little lucky on that run, but I'll take it. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Bottom of the third quarter, we hit Kenyon Drake again on the left-hand side, but 50 is right there to get him. Third down and 10, we go right over the middle to Larry Fitzgerald. Great route run, great catch. Huge play because that puts us up 4 points, forced my opponent to have to score a touchdown to take the lead. Didn't set a blitz right there. That was a 4-man rush. Good job by the defensive line. He does hit Ramsey right there. 9 seconds left to go. until the third quarter ends. And now we're at the top of the fourth quarter. He goes over the middle again. Good catch by Landry. Landry is another one that catches pretty much everything. I have had some big catches with him, man. And he does in real life too, though. He's a little bit underrated. In real life. He's really good. We force a fumble right here, and we recover it. I was like, oh my goodness. What luck, man. Like, I'm not going to lie, man. If this dude would have scored on that last drive, I'm not going to lie, man. It might have been over. It might have been over, but we do end up getting this right here. But we're not in the clear yet. Middle of the fourth quarter, we're not in the clear. We definitely got to get a score here. Even if it's just a field goal, we got to get a score. Because a field goal will put us up 7. It definitely forces my opponent to get a touchdown. A touchdown, ends the game. So I'm going for the TD. But as you can see, we end up not getting the TD. We end up kicking the field goal. I believe that's a 48-yarder right there. So we nailed that. So 17-10. All right, 17-10. We got to make a play. Does this feel familiar? This feels like old school Launchpad. This feels like 2013 Launchpad right here, where I always kind of found some way to put my team in a position to be up, and I would have to get a defensive stop. These type of games happened like 20 times in a row one time. Like, it got to the point where people was just like, man, is every game that you have a classic? Right there, I wish Landry could have not caught that so we could have picked that off, but that wasn't the case. 4th down and 4. I noticed the tight end. He actually had this open on the last play. On the play before this, if he goes to the tight end, maybe this is a different ball game. I don't know. He gets closer to the end zone. He does have 3 timeouts. But we pick him off right there. We're 6-0. It feels good. You guys could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me. I appreciate it. Your boy